Bear the Hymek Diesel loves his life on the Northwestern Railway. He's a kind-hearted and cooperative engine who always tries his best with whatever task he's given. He enjoys pulling passengers, particularly the express, as he doesn't get many chances to pull the train. One chilly morning, the engines were being prepared for the day's work ahead. Gordon was talking loudly to no one in particular.
A railway is nothing without its passenger services. Goods trains are all in the, well, good. But without passengers, a railway has no real reputation. We have a duty of care to the people who travel on our railway.
Bear, who was just waking up, was curious.
Duty of care? What do you mean by that, Gordon? Looking after our passengers, Bear, explained Gordon. Ensuring they're boarding the right train, informing them of train times, and making them feel comfortable.
Is crashing through station balls a part of your duty of care, Gordon?
Teased Henry. Gordon snorted and rolled out of the shed, leaving Bear with a lot to think about. A few days later, Gordon had been tasked with taking a special enthusiast train, which meant the express was without an engine. The Fat Controller had arranged for Bear to take the train. James and Henry weren't amused, as they had been left with his work on top of their own. Bear took the express for the next few days. He tried to follow Gordon's duty of care schedule whenever he was at a station, making small talk with the passengers and trying not to growl his engine. One evening, Bear was waiting at Knapford with his coaches for departure. He was watching the clouds in the red sky when he saw something in the corner of his eye. A little boy was standing next to him on the platform with a teddy bear in his hand.
Hello?
Murmured the little boy.
Hello there. Are you lost, little fella?
Smiled Bear.
No. My daddy said I could come say hello to you. I've never seen you before.
Well, my name's Bear. I'll be your engine for this evening. What's your name?
Asked the Hymek kindly.
Peter,
stuttered the boy, gripping his teddy.
My teddy's name is Bear too.
Well, he looks much more cuddly than me,
chuckled Bear, and Peter giggled too. Peter's father then arrived with the McBun sandwiches and muffins in his hands. He thanked Bear and his driver for looking after Peter, and the two boarded the train. The guard's whistle blew, and with a mighty roar of his engine, the Hymek pulled out of the station. Bear had a splendid run. He rolled along the countryside at a comfortable speed. They reached the end of the line safely and right on time. A diesel shunter took his coaches away, and Bear went to refuel in the yards. Once he had finished refueling, his driver parked him in a siding to rest. A little while later, the driver returned to his cab. Bear moved slowly out of his siding. He was still sleepy and not fully paying attention. He sidled past his own coaches, peered inside, and braked suddenly.
"Driver, look!"
he called. His driver looked, and there, sitting in one of the compartments, was Peter's teddy bear. Just then, the other diesel who came to collect the express arrived in the yard. He was red in the face.
"Oh, sorry about that, mate. Other railway signalling errors. Express ready to go."
Bear quickly explained about the teddy, and the diesel smiled.
"I couldn't rightly take a train with a child's teddy on board. I'll wait for you to get him off the train."
Bear's driver quickly climbed on board the train and grabbed the teddy, and with a thankful honk, Bear set off for the station. When they stopped at the station master was waiting with Pete's father and a very upset Peter on the platform.
"I think you forgot someone,"
said Bear happily. The driver handed Peter his bear. The boy squeezed it, his sobbing being silenced by the fluff of the teddy.
Thank you, both of you. I don't know what we'd do without his teddy,
thanked the father.
"All part of taking care of our passengers,"
said Bear happily. That evening, Gordon returned late from his enthusiast train. Bear was still awake.
Gordon, I think I finally understand what you meant about duty of care.
Said Bear excitedly.
Really? Oh,
Yawned Gordon sleepily.
that's wonderful, Bear. You know, there's another important lesson I need to teach you.
What's that? Inquired Bear.
Express engines need plenty of sleep and quiet. Good night, Bear.
And Gordon drifted off to sleep.
Good night, Gordon.
Smiled Bear, and he closed his eyes, his engine growling as he fell asleep, the other engines sighing as he did.
Not the sleep growling again.
Groaned Henry quietly.